Good morning, you guys. It is January 23rd, 2019. It's fucking cold in the Arlington Grand Prairie area in Texas. Whew, it's like 37 degrees outside. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to touch on something that I saw this morning. It came out yesterday. Cole Beasley, the talented slot receiver that's been playing for Dallas since 2012, came as an undrafted free agent from SMU. I don't need to go over his story. Every Cowboy fan should know Cole Beasley's story. But yesterday he tweeted out, he aired out his frustrations. He aired out, basically what he's saying in a nutshell is he isn't being utilized enough and he isn't being utilized properly. And to be quite honest, I agree. And, he blasted the Cowboys front office, and to be quite honest, it all came down to Scott Linehan's like vanilla, boring, unimaginative, just stagnant offensive game plans. Scott Linehan has been in this league way too long, and for him to be so bland with his play calling, just inexcusable. So, I don't really blame Cole Beasley, for airing out his frustrations. And he's about to be a free agent. So, of course, he has to, this is a double-pronged attack for him. Number one, he's stating, to potential suitors that, hey, the reason why I wasn't productive as I could have been was because I was limited in a bland offensive scheme. And he's also saying to Dallas, if Dallas decides to pick him up again, he's saying, hey, I need you guys to get a solid offensive coordinator who can do damage in today's NFL, because the NFL has changed so much over the years. So I don't blame him at all. I think Cole Beasley, number one, he should, state his case. And ironically, he had one of his most productive seasons this year. He had over 600-some yards, He was actually fairly productive with the limited opportunities that he did have. I will admit that. So, I can't argue with him against that. Now, I know I got a couple of my fellow Cowboy fans who are like, you never blast, the team. You never do this. You never do that. You never step out, But in Cole Beasley's case, he's put himself on the line for us. He's fought hard for us. And to be quite honest, you have to be a fool to not see what he's talking about. The offense, we all know that the offensive scheme has been bland, has been predictable. Like, how many more adjectives can I come up with? I mean, it's just been, that's why Scott Linehan is gone. And Jason Garrett is going to, he's going to take over play calling duties. But to be quite honest, I'm not sure if he fared better than Scott Linehan. I think we need some fresh blood. Tony Romo. A man can only dream, right? But, you guys, I just wanted to update you guys on that. My thoughts on it. I think Cole Beasley is absolutely right. The proof is in the pudding. You could just look at the tape, look at the film, just look at it. The play calling was just absolutely horrendous. And he also said that they want to push the ball that they have favorites. He alluded to that, saying that the Cowboys front office have favorites. Now, of course, we're going to push the ball out to Amari Cooper because he is talented and he's a home run hitter whenever he gets the ball. And number two, of course, we're going to push the ball to Gallup, and that's what we did. We did force a lot of balls to Gallup, but it's to develop that rapport between Michael Gallup and Dak Prescott. Michael Gallup is a third-round rookie, in a lot of instances, you have to force feed him the ball so he can understand the game a little bit better, so he can get reps, so he can, get his sea legs. I can see that we did force a lot of balls to Michael Gallup, but, Cole Beasley has to understand his role too, and he does. Most of his frustration comes from the offensive scheme. And yes, I can see what he says when, they try to force the ball to other people. I get it. But in that instance, you have to understand your role. He's a talented number 3 slot receiver. He doesn't have the speed or the height that Amari Cooper or Michael Gallup have. He has to understand that. But Cole Beasley is a reasonable guy. He understands that. Most of his frustration comes from the offensive play calling. And I guarantee you, if we get somebody in here who can take this team to the next level offensively, Cole Beasley be all right. That's if we bring him back, which I do believe we should bring him back. I do. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that, you guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. I'm going to hit you guys up later. Peace.